Всем привет, дорогие друзья! С вами Инфодроидер, и сегодня мы поиграем в игру Empathy Path of Whispers. Давайте начнем новую игру. Я просто запускал, чтобы настроить, посмотреть, как все работает. Что ж, поехали.
Something's happened to the world.
С миром что-то случилось. Все началось с наших домов. Тьма, до того спавшая по углам, пробралась под дверь и заползла в наши постели.
It began with our loved ones. The violence soon took to the streets, gleeful and enthusiastic. It exhausted. For a time, there was only noise and confusion. But now.
Не знаю. О, все, вроде сейчас все стало нормальным.
But not without help. And so I found you, a lone child in a quiet place. I'm glad you're here with me. I know where we have to go. I remember the room. I'll take us there right now. Just follow my voice. A small act should be enough. Great, that worked. Here we are. I know the whole situation's a little confusing right now, but all I need you to do is push the big red button. The one right over there. That's a funny looking device. Wonder what it does. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and keep that thing. You never know.
Ну да,
Anyway,
посмотрим.
Red button.
Так, кнопочка. Творится. Сейчас какой-то Half-Life начнется.
This isn't right. What's going on? Did we miss something? No, 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 no!
Ну ладно, идем вперед. Понимаю, выбора у нас немного. Сейчас, ребят, подождите. Может, как-то через настройки могу, да. Чувствительность чуть-чуть побольше сделаем. Прекрасно.
Hey kiddo, you awake?
Красота-то какая.
Good, good. That didn't quite work out back there, I'm sure you noticed. So there must be something else that needs taken care of first, and we should find out what that is. Try walking around for a bit. Let's get our bearings.
Интересно, интригует. Кстати, об этой игре я ничего не узнаю, я просто увидел ее сегодня и подумал, ой, давайте вместе изучим ее. Что у нас тут?
There haven't been any newspapers for a while now, and the last ones all said pretty much the same. Disaster continues. Evacuate now. That sort of thing. Plenty of gossip magazines left, though, if you want to know who was dating whom before they lost themselves.
Молоток. Ну, выстраиваем. Ну.
Okay, I'll admit that it's pretty fun to swing the hammer around. Not much room for that when you're keeping trains from crapping out. Still, they could at least get someone else down here to help hold the planks.
Что-то мне это сильно напоминает сейчас Итана Картера. Ну, похоже. Также что-то исследуешь.
Damn it. I'm a train mechanic, not a railway worker. Someone's gotta fix the bridge. Fine. Get anyone to do it. I don't know any more about bridges than the next guy. I need a hit. Last of the planks now. Can't wait to get out of here.
Да, также по воспоминаниям как будто ходишь. Интересно. И мы что, должны так каждую пройти? Окей. Прям. Что, получается, мы еще досок должны найти? Я не знаю. Оп. Чпоньк. Чпоньк.
Good enough. Should hold for people on foot at least.
О. Мы двигаемся дальше.
The experience is different every time. Unique, like the shards of a broken window. But they're all like dreams at first, half forgotten and hazy. Then it becomes clear and it's like they're right next to you. Isn't that strange? Anyway, let's move along. There's more to be done.
Какой-то атлант.
Atlas Park. Lush, tranquil,
Бахоп.
secluded. They built it for the view and the symbolism. And the utility.
Эй, чуть не
This is the
допохопился.
city of Chernobyl, where innovation is key and even the architecture is experimental. Let's have a look around the park. I think we're going to find something here. Maintenance. I don't see any stairs. This is a fire hazard. For the record, I did say this was the city of innovation and not the city of functioning utilities.
Получается, нам надо еще какой-то рычаг найти, чтобы вниз спуститься. Ну, давайте пошастаем еще чуть-чуть. Походим, посмотрим. Тут ничего. Среди ящиков тоже. Наверх нам незачем подниматься. Так, зачем нам гаечный ключ потребовался? О, оказывается, все не так-то сложно. Мы наверх даже. Окей. Где выход? Красота-то какая. Блин, что-то мне какие-то просадки FPS. Я же настраивал игру. Ну, давайте сменим на суке. Может. Ну, картинка немножко поредела, но... Извините, у меня уже не топовое железо. Жицы! Кемпинг. Сейчас, секундочку. Так, извините, я вернулся. Он же где-то тут близко. Ладно, давайте обойдем кругом. Так. Так, все стало на свои места. О.
You have it?
Keep your voice down, idiot. Yeah, I have it. What do you have?
Lorazepam. Here, look. 24 doses, and it's popular already.
В помещение можно войти? Не, забаррикадировано. Тут к чему-то подходим. Кружечка.
It's him. Gotta be him with those golden glasses. He's been following us. I knew it. Did he see me? No, couldn't have. Oh God, Joyce! Where's Joyce?
Интересная, запутанная история. Мне нравится. С тех пор, как Итан Картер произвел прямо... Я не знаю, он выстрелил. Все стали делать похожие игры. Взять даже последние... Последние дни нашей эры вроде называлась игра. Или последние дни. Ну, сначала была эксклюзивом для PlayStation, после стала... после она вышла на ПК. Таких игр мало, но они интересные и заслуживают внимания.
We set up a trust fund for Joyce when she was born. Assorted stocks and assets, but mostly shares from the Institute. Part of the annual bonus packages. It's all worthless now unless someone goes back there. And no one is ever going back there.
Куда?
Riho, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I wanted Eagle View to work out for us, but I should have listened to you.
И это какой-то Assassin's Creed, что ли?
Joyce asks about you every day, and I tell her you'll come as soon as you're done helping out there. She smiles, and I see you in her eyes.
Пистолет.
A gun? You bought a gun?
For our safety. There's no telling who's after us or where they are now. You saw what happened. Look, I'll leave it here. Someone shows up, you know where to find it.
Может, я что-то... Может, это... По идее, мы близко к чему-то. Только не совсем понятно, где это находится. Ладно, давайте обследуем еще разочек дом. Может, мы пропускаем какой-то ключ. Может, за дверью что-то? Нет. Пистолет мне тоже не нужен. Может, где-то на крыше? Тоже мимо. За ковром, тумбочкой. Нет. Ну ладно, давайте попробуем что-то обойти. Может, обогнув дом, мы найдем какую-нибудь тропиночку. По идее, это что-то, оно должно быть наверху. А, вот и лестница как раз-таки. Ну что ж, пойдемте. Что наверху? Замок для сим-карт. Окей. Будем искать карту. Это меня место, оно возбуждает и в то же время пугает, торажит.
Hey, mister. Are you looking for someone? Mister? What are you doing? No! No! Help! Help!
Неправдоподобно ты кричишь.
It was him. He followed us here.
Coward! Damn you, I should have known! All you ever do is run!
Selma, wait. This isn't you. It's that thing. It's still active. You know that. Selma! Selma, no!
По 3 патрона всадила в голову. Сумасшедшая.
Do you think she wanted to do that? Or did she, in the moment between breaths, simply forget that she didn't? It's still active. That's what he said. Whatever happened to everyone is still happening.
Что же за безумие окружает это место? Мне уже вовсю не терпится найти разгадку.
We gave Pavel and Salma some basic medkits in this house so they could start up a clinic of sorts. Said they were doctors, but not what kind exactly. Is that why someone targeted them? To sabotage us? No, doesn't explain the girl.
Мне не нравится имя Сальма. Мне сразу вспоминается звонок. Так, больше нас тут... О, нет, еще что-то есть.
Pavel Kulik, that was your name. You're dead because we failed to catch whoever is bringing guns in. You're dead because I failed. Now all I can do is look for your killer like I'm still a detective. But why you and the girl? What's going on?
Мне тоже интересно, что происходит.
So, what about her? Salma Anderson. Park roster has the girl listed as her daughter, but doesn't say if Pavel was her husband. And now she's gone into thin air. An entire family, just like that. And I can't answer the most important question. Why?
А ты попробуй как-нибудь мне найти ответ на данный вопрос. Реально, прям мне вот нравится, когда люди делают такие игры. Интересно, это внизу или наверху?
Was that Tanya just now? I could swear it was. And she had this huge bag. Can't be here for me. They hardly ever noticed I was even there. So... Oh no. They're going through with it. This stuff William was raving about. Do I tell someone?
Мне кажется, тебе стоит рассказать.
Arturo Montiel, 27 years old. Says he
Прикольный
knows where the
тайничок.
guns are coming from and who killed Pavel, but won't spill a word until I guarantee his safety and comfort. I'll see what I can do. Poor bastard's been sleeping under a tree.
Что нам теперь? Не, впереди еще что-то есть. Я хочу узнать всю историю.
Have you ever seen those photos of old abandoned playgrounds? Animal figures all faded and warped. Creepy stories to go with them. There's something about a fresh new playground, silent and still, that's worse.
She fell from here. But what was she doing here in the first place? The hole is clearly visible. She wouldn't be playing so close to it. Was she pushed? Somebody said they heard several screams. But who would do such a thing?
Ice cream! Get your ice cream here! Soft serve, banana split, trinkets to ward off the madness, anyone? They're all magic and they're all cheap. Ma'am, how about a talisman for the little one?
Oh, raspberry twirly and chocofish. I wish there was still ice cream.
Что нам? Все, пора наверх? Или тут еще что-то будет? Еще один пистолет.
You had a lot of enemies here, people who hated you. Maybe I did too. But now, I'm just sorry it had to end this way. It was one of mine who shot you, I don't doubt it. So I'm sorry, Sergeant, for that, if nothing else.
Как я понял, все, пора наверх. И тут в кустах что-то есть. К сожалению, я ничего не вижу. Или к счастью. Давайте поднимемся наверх. Мы же взяли какую-то карту. Что же у нас тут такое? Еще один пистолет. Пачка сигарет. И ничего.
Drugs and weapons. Pills, needles, powders, uppers, downers, sheaves and switchblades. We've been confiscating this stuff for a long time now, but more of it keeps finding its way in. I can't help but wonder if there's a central supplier.
They hate us. When we first came marching in, I think most of them were relieved. Then we had to stockpile the food so we could ration it. Then we had to crack down on dissent before it could take root. Now, they hate us. And who could blame them?
When there was still some semblance of order, his platoon was assigned to a roadblock on the Chernosk Highway. The evacuation was to be orderly. As the lines grew longer, panic became anger. The cars are still there, a memorial to the greater good. The 4 founders, 5 actually, but one of them only left their shoes. They built Chernosk to be a Carthage of industry and progress, and invited people from all over the world to come join them. Then they had a falling out, and the rest is muddled history.
People are disappearing. Too many to ignore, too quietly to have left. The soldiers say they haven't seen anything, but what if it's connected to the deaths? Darwaza, Pavel, the girl. Everything's coming apart and there's something I'm not seeing. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding, but that might just be wishful thinking. I should take stock of the evidence. So much death. Darwaza was shot by a civilian, I'm sure of it. Had nothing to do with Pavel, but the guns are the exact same model. A military model. But why supply the civilians? Unless that was never the intention. Then who could trade for them?
Почему я не могу вот этого взять? Может, я что-то не нашел? Не берется, не хочет. Может, мне надо еще что-то... Пистолет.
They call me liaison. Tells me I'm important for the relations here between them and my people. My people. Drafted most of my officers too. Sold them some story about restoring order. I really thought we had something here.
It's a powerful compulsion, the why. These are the questions that drove Andropov on, even more so than the who. Why would someone want to hurt us? Why these people? Why now? Why am I the only one who cares?
Она светится или она просто... Мне кажется, просто тут для красоты.
Dear Mr. Andropov, I am writing this letter on behalf of everyone here in Atlas Park. We would just like to say thank you. Thank you for everything you have done. When we left the shelter, we didn't know what to do. And suddenly, you were there.
He caught a serial killer as his first assignment on the job. The murders were brutal, and the case became an obsession for our friend Andropov. He met the families of each victim in turn, and the atrocities that would have hardened others made his heart soft instead.
With absolute certainty it was him. Would know that voice anywhere. Why the girl? Can't have been intentional, no motive. Salma's girl. Rio's girl. Salma here and Rio? Confusing. No sign of the effects. Must have a plan.
Как я понимаю, нам надо как-то вниз спуститься, потому что все указывает нам идти туда. Не, надо все ниже спускаться. Может, как-то может быть свидетельствие лжецы? Нет.
There was music here once. They'd clear this space for dancing and build a makeshift stage for the band. Guitars, flutes, drums. Now there's a single fading violin. If we do everything right, do you think the music might come back? I always wondered, when there are few humans left, does an individual life become precious? Or is it just one more on the pile?
Загадки. Мост. Прекрасно.
Now this is interesting. Cameras, microphones. Turns out Atlas Park is a lush green police state. Who do you think used to monitor all this? And what were they afraid of?
Marius Grigori, lead engineer, Atlas Park Quadrant, inventor of the MT-16 Bogatyr system, level 4 clearance. Almost done, will be useful, sure of it. Would appreciate prototype, but blueprints workable. Where to deliver? Head office surely evacuated. Mountains, prototype kept there, no need. Authorities best bet, if authorities still exist. That is Pavel and Salma, sure of it. And the child, Salma's daughter? Her name, Joy? Impressive to have made it here. But why? Were they informed about the park? No longer sure about staff integrity. Can't risk it. My responsibility.
И тут ничего. Ничего не поднимается, ничего не включается.
Signal. Need stronger signal. City Hall quadrant, dark. Grey light quadrant, dark, ironically. Harbor quadrant, still transmitting distress signal. Atlas Park quadrant, operational. So far.
Так, ну отсюда нам некуда идти. Следовательно, вновь спускаемся и идем искать оставшиеся места. Мне кажется, нам надо ниже спуститься. Если верить этой штуковине. Что-то, но под нами. Ну что ж, попробуем, давайте попробуем спуститься. Могу я через это перепрыгнуть? Ну вот, видите, прям вниз показывает. Смотришь, они указывают вниз. Следовательно, надо спускаться. Или не надо было спускаться? Ну, как мне кажется, у нас гора еще закрыта. Может, есть какой-то тайный проход, о котором мы не знаем? Давайте погуляем. Ладно, то место было понятно, но оно никуда больше не ведет. Там никаких подвалов, ничего не было. Разве что еще выше подняться. Мы же сюда поднялись и нас перекинуло куда-то. Как удобно. Я думал, все, я труп. Вот он, кажись, путь. Или нет? И никуда он не ведет. А нет.
How do you figure the Sarge keeps coming up with this stuff?
Says he's tracking down hidden stashes. Do you care?
No, not really.
Так. Ну, если тут никакого тайного прохода, ничего нету, то я прям не знаю. Ну, прям под нами. В башке этого Атланта. А вторая где-то там. Окей, как нам быть? Что нам делать? Как нам быть? Просто выход на балкончик.
The team we sent down into the culverts report they have found a number of machines and electronic devices that could be salvaged, along with spools of copper wire and extra fuses. Perhaps we can finally boost the radio signal and reach someone.
Так. Ладно, если это возвращение, тогда... Не знаю даже, что надо попробовать сделать. Может попробовать перепрыгнуть то место. Где мы тут? Хотя таким прыжком он вряд ли прыгнет. Ну, по-любому, значит, обойти можно. Все, возвращаемся. Ну, в принципе, мы все пошли. Но вот куда нас занесет дальше? Ты издеваешься, с такой маленькой высоты убился уже. Так, ладно.
We had to destroy the stairs. A drastic measure, but after we confiscated the food, we found several civilians trying to sneak into the camp. It's possible they will come in force next. They were here first, after all. Hearts and minds, huh?
Oh, they just had to. Call down artillery on us while you're at it, why don't you? Right. Unless you want to try rebuilding that thing, I guess we're using another way up there.
Помощь. Я вижу, что он подо мной, но вот куда? Может, все-таки тут можно было как-то... Я не знаю. Там вообще водопад какой-то. Надо искать какую-то лестницу. Дорога-то есть, я ее вижу. Следовательно, должна быть лестница. Чувак, покажи мне паркур и спрыгни на крышу. Все ясно с тобой? А, ну точно, лестница же есть. Это я туплю. Окей. Давайте тщательнее изучим. Должна быть какая-то лазейка. Так, ну в этот дом возвращаться смысла нету. О, там целые подземелья. И как туда попасть? Может, все-таки есть смысл вернуться? Нет? Ничего, ничего, ничего. Мило. Я только иду наверх.
Look at it, eh? Oh my. When the Philadelphs went running off, I bet they never thought their stuff was gonna see business again. Stupid bastards could have made a killing if they'd had a brain between them. Betcha they're laid up in a ditch instead.
Once upon a time, there was a family in Chernosk. They had a big treasure full of shiny things, but the mean blue dragon was always trying to take it away from them. So they told their knight, Sir Potochnik, to hide the treasure. And hide it he did.
Значит, у нас есть монтировка, транквилизатор, тотем, схема излучателя.
I remember something. A long screaming sound. And an endless silence. That was before I opened my eyes. Before I found you. A locked steel hatch. I don't know about you, but when I see a locked steel anything, I get awfully curious.
Вот и мы нашли наш путь. Так.
Be advised. Systems operation compromised. Security lockdown protocol in effect.
He's okay. I've never used a gun before. I'm sure I just grazed him. He'll be okay. Do I go back? No, I can't. Nothing's there for me. Nothing at all. Oh, Joyce.
Have you ever seen doors like these in sewers? Looks more like a prison or a bunker to me. In fact, I'm not sure these are sewers at all. They don't smell right. There should be a moist stench, but these tunnels smell like burnt copper. Oh, come on. Who built this place?
Что-то мне подсказывает, что мне надо сюда вернуться, но позже.
This thing's busted pretty bad. Patching it up might release the magnetic clamp locks on those heavy doors. Where could we find a band-aid?
4 quadrant centers, 8 service stations, 12 switches, cables, cables, cables. Chernosk and Anthill. Entire system connected. Deadman switches, 3. Accessible from here.
Ну, я же говорю, что я видел какой-то
He was
водопад.
always older than his years. Always fascinated with the connections between things. There's poetry in instruction manuals, and art in electric circuits. He built his own dynamo at the age of 12, then set out to connect it to something.
Интересно, и как-то я сюда не попадал. Ладно, давайте искать подсказки. Они где-то рядом. Посмотрим, куда потом нас игра забросит. А то всем, чем мы занимаемся, это какие-то исследования. Ладно, хоть что-то туда мы засунули. Опа-на. А как это я в первый раз так... Я понял. Да ё-моё, я забыл прыгнуть. Точнее, прыгнул, но не в ту сторону. Так, мы уже где-то совсем близко к чему-то. Да ё-моё. Куда это нас? Еще ниже.
This is
какая-то.
strange, but it seems somehow relevant. Don't you agree? I think it's out of order, which should hardly surprise us. Like a soda machine when you're really thirsty. Well, let's see if we can't find a way to get it fixed.
Can disable grid, disassemble device, simple process, if undesirable, no choice. Military, opening wrong doors, system at stake. Can't raise head office on radio or the mountains. Alone, my decision.
О. Тотем. Какой-то винтик. И трансмиттер, наверное. Пока я тут больше ничего не вижу. Давайте попробуем забрать еще одну штуку, которая нам пригодится. Которая нам показывает. И будем думать, что делать дальше. Я вот думаю, пройдем ли мы всю игру. Как я ее сразу не заметил-то.
Movement in the sewers. Multiple signatures. Military personnel must be. Breached automatic lockdown. Threat to security. Surveillance. Emitter. Emergency action required. But response team no longer available. On me then. No choice really. Emitter, a threat. Must disable power grid first. Bright side, Salma will have a chance. Last little mercy. Atlas Park quadrant, dark. Chernosk, safe. Project, discontinued. Now to hide emitter component, finish the job. Code, 2044, must remember.
This installation was his pride and joy. He stayed at his post through the storm.
Что,
He
нам
kept
теперь
the
сюда
machines
вернуться?
running and the data ticking. And then he shut it all down to save us from it, and it from us. I wonder what it feels like to amputate your own sense of purpose.
Ну теперь нам получается вниз спускаться. И вообще на какой-то вокзал добираться. Чтобы сюда добраться, мне получается надо как-то воспользоваться этим лифтом. Но он не работает. И как туда попасть, черт возьми? Может, опять надо как-то через катакомбы. Вниз лестницы нет. Хотя есть у меня еще одна идея. Это тоже нас никак не опустит. Может, можно вернуться на ту станцию, откуда мы пришли, и оттуда как-то проделать свой путь? Так, как мы спускались в канализацию? А мы в этом домике... А, он не открывается, точно. О, что-то у нас открылось, следовательно, через это мы можем найти...
Hey, guy! How are you doing in there? What's that? The bucket is full. Well, balance it on your head for 5 minutes and I'll give you a new one. You know, when the Sarge told me to address the unrest, I thought it would be the worst assignment ever.
An underground gulag. There are scratch marks on the bars.
Мне кажется, я его не до конца исследовал. Так, у нас есть ядро, но у нас нету... Так, ядро, и остался... Я не знаю, что это такое. И в нем ничего нету. Еще один выход. Может, через него нам удастся проделать свой путь.
Mom has been arguing with Pavel a lot, but she won't say why. She won't tell me where Mommy is either, but I heard her say Mommy's name yesterday. She was crying. I want to watch the stars, but it's always cloudy.
Ребятушки, секундочку. Я просто обещал кое-что сделать, и мне интересно, смогу ли я это сделать прямо сейчас. Нет, еще нету. Возвращаемся. Фух, чудом проскочил, чудом. Может, я могу где-то тут найти? Я что-то проглядел. Хотя вдруг через эти коридоры я смогу выйти. Не, он все так же далеко. Ладно, если тут сейчас ничего не выйдет, спустимся по тому же эскалатору, на котором мы поднимались на самый верх, и попробуем как-то через город пробежать, я не знаю. Летать мы не умеем. Болтика такого у нас нету, чтобы активировать эту хреновину. Следовательно, нам надо как-то искать путь к той дороге. Вроде все есть. Ядро есть, это есть. Может, я, конечно, дурак и где-то его профукал. У нас остается только схема излучателя, но вряд ли она нам сейчас понадобится. Мне кажется, надо искать путь через этот город. Пугает он меня. Как-то вот так вот чуть-чуть обойти. Просто других выходов я пока не вижу ситуации. Но я сомневаюсь, что мне как-то поможет. Это не поезд ли стоит случаем? Поезд. Мне кажется, может, он как-то должен поехать протаранить. О, смотрите, заработала какая-то кнопочка. Или она тут была? А, светофор. Может, можно как-то запустить. На этот кран не забраться. Ну окей, раз так, пойдемте искать путь. Что тут мне еще подсказывает? Я как-то должен попробовать открыть ту дверь. Код 2044. Чувствую, конечно, зря я возвращаюсь, и в этом нету никакого смысла, но все же. Других-то путей нету.
I can hear them from time to time. It used to sound like war not so long ago, when we still tried to hold them back. Now all you hear is the occasional scream and that deranged, ecstatic laughter. Let them stay here, please. Let them die here.
В принципе, ну, я обошел все, что только можно. И что нельзя. На, как я и говорил, смысла выходить, спускаться не было. Может, 2044 надо как-то в радио впихнуть? С этой загадкой нам в любом случае предстоит сейчас разобраться. Извините, срочные сообщения. Я буду немножко отвлекаться. Окей. Здесь, может, тут что-то еще есть. Может, тут какой-то где-то спрятали этот болторез.
Okay, I will be Princess Scarlet. You can be Oggo, the barbarian, or the dragon rider. You can't be the prince. Ew!
Enough. Take our food, take our things. People are disappearing. Little girl takes a fall. You think we can't see what you're doing here? Enough! Death to fascists!
Old man detective is sniffing around again. Shithead thinks he's still a cop, but can't hurt to be safe, what with the witness he dug up. Can't count on the Green Boys either. So, worst comes to worst, I'd cut my losses and get out through here.
Вижу какой-то проход там внутри. Куда эта штука ведет, вообще непонятно. Как интересно в эту бойлерную попасть. Она же неспроста тут так стоит. Мне больше интересно, что с этим 2044 делать. Что тут включилось, вот я не пойму. То как было закрыто, так и закрыто. Вниз спуститься невозможно. Может, реально где-то я просто не могу найти этот болт, и без него я ничего не смогу сделать? Но это странно. Я вроде все внимательно осматривал. Подождите, мне немного странно, я же где-то тут поднимался с этой, как его, с шахты. Тут же? Нет. Давайте еще поверху пройдемся, может, где-то реально не заметил. Уж, ну, тут уже все исследовано. Остается в шахтах бродить. Все грустно. Так. Ну, тут кроме детской площадки ничего. А, вот в этот дом мы спускались. Ну что? Надо бегать по шахтам. Другого варианта не вижу. Хотя я тут вроде тоже каждый уголок обошел. Так, там же у нас... Может, тут можно как-то ноуклип? Нет, не работает так.
Falling is a gentle thing until the end. The idea of her last thoughts will haunt everyone here, because even now there are crimes too abhorrent to consider. Horrors that surpass the very death of the world. Falling is a gentle thing. For all of us.
Все плохо. Все реально плохо. Грусть, печаль, тоска. Пронесло? Так. Не помню, еще ниже мы спускались. Так, тут у нас лифт, тут у нас лифт. Сюда мы вернемся позже. Тут вроде тоже все осмотрено. В той потайной комнате мы, по-моему, нашли ядро. Так, понятно. Чтоб тебя. Пусто. Так, тут лежало ядро. Чё за 2044? Может, на каком-то замке? Но они тут навесные. Так, туда нету смысла ходить. Может, реально я слепой. А должно же оно где-то тут лежать. Давайте попробуем тогда подняться на самый-самый верх. Там, где мы нашли переходник в генераторе. Там, по идее, какая-то... Вроде что-то наподобие ключа надо найти. У меня только схема излучателя. Откройся как-нибудь. Почему это бойлерная не открывается? Так, ну если мы появились там, точнее, ну там вот. Уже каждый уголок обошли. За 10 000 раз все посмотрели. Так, вот тут что-то включилось. 20:44. Что мне с ними делать? Все наши подсказки ведут туда, но попасть туда. Откуда ты? Нет, ну уж точно сюда нету смысла возвращаться. Мы даже в самое начало вернулись, и то там ничего не было. Палатки тоже все закрыты. Я уже в каждый уголок заглянул, но ничего.
Corporal Bodrov built the fences. Corporal Bodrov addressed the unrest. Up yours, Sarge. You got what was coming to you, and I didn't even have to do it myself.
Ну тут ничего.
Never paid this Arturo guy any mind. Just another shit stain with nothing to trade. Now Andropov's giving him his own tent because he found something to trade with? Me? Says he knows where the guns came from, but does he? Oh, you're in trouble, kid. September 12th. I'm stuck. Andropov is expecting me to talk, and I keep stalling him. He's been giving me food, good food, and as soon as he has my testimony, that stops. And what about the trinket salesman? Does he know? Oh God, what do I do?
There's a story about a man who sold his mouth so he could afford to eat. A victim complex is a warm and comfortable paralytic.
Не помню, тут можно было раньше вниз спускаться? А, точно, мы сейчас спустимся к этому, где пиво пили. Да? Или нет? Да, тут сидели, пиво пили. Гребаные пассатижи. Прекрасно, я еще в текстурке провалился. Ладно, вы выбрались. В этом доме тоже нифига. Короче, мне кажется, нам все-таки надо где-то найти ту херовину. Потому что без нее, увы, никак. А где ее найти? Чё это его знает? Мы уже все обошли. Ну, все, что можно. Ее нигде нету. Найдем ту штуку, которой можно активировать. То не знаю, машину, что это такое. Будет с чем работать. А так. Да ладно, тут, блин, падать метр с кепкой. Буквально в каждый уголок заглянул. Везде. Так, ну это тот дом, который может нас спустить. Но койла тут нету. Не знаю, Нету никакой штучки, чтобы запустить механизм. Ну все, в принципе, больше делать нечего. Я все-таки думаю, что он на вокзале должен быть, но нас это никуда не приведет. Каждый миллиметрик я обошел. Где может быть этот шуруп-болт? Что это? Я не знаю. Не, есть у меня супер дурацкая идея вернуться в начало карты и зайти в тот дом, но вряд ли он там будет. Хотя, чем черт не шутит? Вдруг? Вдруг он реально там. Так. Ничего, ничего нету. Даже в мусорках ничего нету, они пустые. Я более чем уверен, что я заглянул реально во все щелки. Щелочки. А шурупа все равно нету. Так, тот дом я точно обошел. Чуть не вылетел. Если мы вообще сможем в этот дом зайти, я не зря проделал столь длинный путь. Вот такая вот арматурина нужна. Но, увы. Ее тут нету. Сектор Парк Атлант. Тишина. Чернос безопасности. Проект остановлен. Надо спрятать части излучателя. Закончить дело. Ну вот. Получается, мы собираем этот излучатель. Но нам не хватает одной детали. Где ее взять? Да черт его знает, где ее взять. Интересно, сколько мы уже идем в эфире. Так, поезд пройти нам не даст. Ай. Еще торчим на первом акте. Их тут сколько? 5? Да, 5 актов. Все из-за того, что мы не можем найти какой-то сраный винтик. Проволоку. Хрен пойми что. Может это... Я уверен, что она лежит в той бойлерной, но в нее я зайти не могу.
Chernobyl never participated in international sports or fostered any celebrities because it was built with private money, populated by invitation. Tucked away at the foot of the mountains, Chernobyl never made more noise than it had to.
Я уверен, что просто так она лежать где-то тут на земле вряд ли будет. Подземку мы полностью обошли, там ее нету. Может, как-то окно разбито. Ты уверен, что она вот в этом месте лежит? Может, конечно, и нет. Туда нету смысла идти. Я уверен, что вот это акт 2. Сейчас главное построить эту машину. Что с ней делать-то? Может, конечно, надо сейчас поставить карту туда К этой приборке она что-то да нам выдаст. Но уже реально, я хожу кругами. Дай мне ту хрень. Твою мать! Эврика! Блин, я его там даже... Я и не думал посмотреть туда, вот. Хорошо, что заглянул, как говорится. Это было очень долго. Всю карту мне потребовалось обойти, чтобы случайно так наткнуться на какой-то сраный сейф, про который, ну, никто не сказал, никто не упомянул. Спасибо. Нет. Ниже. Какой сейф? Зачем нам говорить? Ай. Господи, вы не представляете, как я счастлив. Как я счастлив, что это закончилось. Иди сюда. Катушка, блин. Сказал, что ты такое. И что теперь? Что-то выйду, пожалуй, я...
Operational status restored. Lifting security lockdown.
Охренеть. Просто, блин. Просто охренеть.
There we go. I'm not sure what you did, but I feel different. Do you feel it too? Like 100,000 voices at the back of your head? No? Maybe it's just something I ate. I think we're done here, though. We should move on.
Ой. Я не знаю, я полчаса на поиски этой катушки сраной потратила. Полчаса, наверное, если не больше. Нет, блин. Сказать, что в сейфе на втором этаже... Кошмар. Зачем? Да. Это ненужная информация. Зачем ее говорить? Пусть сам, блин, 10 раз карту пробежит. Злость не отпускает меня. Это как раз таки тот проход, который я хотел, наверное, поездом сбить. Аллилуйя. Паркур.
Repair the bridge? Why? What's the point when we can't even clear out that tunnel the military messed up?
Не, я теперь все буду осматривать. Я прям каждый миллиметр буду исследовать. Нам на ней надо доехать.
Welcome to Depression Scenic Tours. If you look to your right, you can see the end of society. On your left, more of the same. Please keep your belongings close and try not to get murdered. If you see something, say something.
Я что-то увидел. Ну, одно мы знаем точно. Я был неправ насчет бойлерной. Нахрен она кому нужна вообще?
The view from here is really something else. Even now. I need something for the foreground, though. I wonder if I could get Shauna to pose for me.
This train doesn't seem to be in working order, but it's the only one here. Since our destination lies outside the city, we best find a way to get some repairs done on this old beast.
Marcus, you were almost clean. You didn't need that dirt. Your back stopped hurting years ago. Some stranger dangles a needle in front of your eyes and you dance. Drop your tools and walk away. What will you do next time you run out? What will I do?
This was the pride of Chernosk's railway, its heart. Grunbach Memorial Station, a stunning proof of concept. More recently, this is where people came to flee the city. I wonder if the trains are still running.
Whoa. Last cleaned. Unintelligible.
I can't believe my luck. I was all out. I think Benno was hiding some. And then she shows up. A whole box. And all I gotta do was a little bit of nothing. Take the key, lady. Take it. And thanks.
Overheard their guards talking. They've locked the grate. My bag. I have to get it back before that train leaves. Perhaps there's another way down?
Мне кажется, все остальное наверху, что ли?
It's good to see you, Tanya. I was beginning to think I might be the only one left. What's that you got there?
It's a symbol. The swallows may be gone, but I've moved on. Found a new family. One that means something. You should come meet them. See for yourself.
Maybe. Listen, Tanya. You remember the plans for Central Bank? Well, I still have the package, and I figured maybe I could use it. Here, right now. Come, let me show you.
Can you hear it? The drone of the equipment, the hum of the crowd below. The calm, steady voice announcing departures, arrivals, and inevitable delays. How alive this place must have been when people knew where they were going.
Dear Station Master Venno. Such fine language, but I get it. Asking like it's a favor, but there's really no choice. All that's missing is the horse's head. But Marcus, he's already said yes. Okay, so departure at 9, cargo for Eagle View and a few passengers, with time for unloading and routine checks. Let's say 10 hours. Train should be back here by noon tomorrow. Shauna, look, some of the new people brought 2 bottles of wine. They want you to have it.
Me? Get some mugs and share it with the others. Make sure everyone gets a taste. We all need it. From Mrs. Savinsek with sympathy. That's what the mechanic said when he dropped it off. At least I think he said that. He looked half asleep. Sympathy. Ha! Canned fruit and powdered milk. The sympathies of an oligarch.
You know how airport bars make excellent business off of people's fear of flying? I'm not sure it works like that for trains. Then again, look at where we are.
The key to the Tinker's storeroom. Gotta hand it to Mrs. Sav. She really thinks of everything. Told me to guard this with my life. For what she's paying me, I'll make it anyone's life. Maybe Patrashko's. Or that screaming bitch over by the benches. Repair the train, she says. I'm already repairing the train, I say. No, she says, I want you to almost repair the train. Gotta say, this is the first time I've ever been asked to almost repair something.
Я могу только по одной.
And Opa, a chimp could get the train running now.
If it could get inside your workshop, which isn't yours anymore. That's it then? You're running her errands now?
Relax, I'm done. And besides, do you see anyone else actually, like, paying me for doing this crap?
What excuses did he give himself? That his mind was clouded? That he is small and the world so very big? That his need was great, greater than that of the many? Or did he never need an excuse in the first place?
Ну, пока все предельно ясно.
They came from all over the city, fleeing the violence and at the same time chasing humanity's oldest conviction, that the next place will be better.
They value things over people. You see that cargo over there? That caravan? You think they spare a thought for you when they have treasures to count? It's the same as it's ever been. Property is the darling of the rich. Are you crazy? You stole a box of cigars? Yes, I know and I understand. But for God's sake, We need them to believe that we're just loud and stupid. They have guns. They have all the reason in the world to keep us here. Use your brain. I still remember my first day, blockading the road down by University Point. Education for all was pretty plain, as slogans go, but it was a peaceful protest. No time to be peaceful now. It's all coming down. But I don't know if I can.
I need you to appreciate the importance of my work, Miss Abramsky.
Is it more important than people? Than lives?
I am rebuilding society. Do you have anything to contribute to that? Anything at all? You'll be better off here.
Ну и тут, конечно, я не обойду, и мне придется за какой-то сраной бутылкой. Хотя... Хитрожопая игра. Не пускает. Ладно, давайте обойдем, что ж поделать. Он прыгает все на пару юнитов. Даже 250 не выдает. Красивое место. Реально красивый вокзал. Чем-то напоминает еще Морутопия. Есть что-то такое похожее. Стиль, не знаю, геймдизайн. О, динамит.
You know you have to. As long as there is a way back, they won't dare to move forward, and time is running out right between our fingers. You have to make them desperate.
This was meant for Central Bank. But I think the others would approve. No way back now. All I have to do is wait for the others to realize that. Safinsek has been reaching out to us. Perhaps she can be spared. As for the others, well, a revolution cannot be civilized.
Красота.
She said the ends justify the means, yet she hesitated. Perhaps because she knew in some secret corner of her heart that in the eyes of some, their means could come to justify their end. They first fled to these high places because they thought it might be a gas of some sort, heavier than air. They remained here because it was easy to fortify, because the others didn't follow them here.
Какие сюрпризы еще будут ждать нас в этой истории? Мрачной, загадочной. Мне ли не знать? Нет, все тут. Можно было поверху обойти, да? Что же у нас тут?
treasure vault. Medical supplies, seeds, electronics, everything you need to build a new home. And rule it.
It was Mrs. Savinsek's idea to check the greenhouses, bless her. Some of these plants can be cultivated in Eagleview and used for food and medicine. I used to love gardening. Mrs. Savinsek, could I please trouble you for your signature on these employment contracts?
Indeed. I must say, however, that I cannot quite understand your insistence on such due process now that the courts and bureaus are gone.
Order will return soon enough. Eagleview must be a land of structure and sound legal
Орлиное видение. Какое орлиное должно быть?
Simon made this for me before we left Eagleview. Said it was something to remember him by.
Eagleview. Это город, что ли,
All I want
какой-то?
to remember now. But if I forget, it's like they die all over again. So I think of them all the time. But Simon must never know.
When everything changes like this, does life go on? Can you even be said to live the same life as you used to? Fedorova has walked the path of the gun for a long time, but for very different reasons.
This is where the morphine case came from. Someone opened this crate, took the morphine, and gave it to the mechanic? Judging by his glassy eyes, he's been using it himself. But he's too slow and dull to have stolen it without getting caught.
So the park didn't work out. Not that I ever thought it would. They called it a refuge, but it's really just another graveyard waiting to happen. Shame about the guys, though. They weren't our shit.
Nine years I've been with Savinsek, baby. 9 years. And you know why? Because I'm the best.
Impressive. You know, I think Savinsek might have a crush on Mr. Patrashku.
A crush? Baby, she hates him. Let me tell you about Mr. Spaff and Mr. Patrashku.
I had hoped to run into some people with specialist skills. People who could make a true asset for Eagleview, but there were none. No botanists or surgeons. We'll have to keep making do with those who seek us out.
Mr. Patrashku, please listen. The bridge is
Mr.
out,
Petrascu.
and Savinsek has turned against you. She's been working the crowd up and getting your guard on her side. Please, just look at the notebook Shana gave you and listen to this recording.
That's right, sir. The repairs are almost done. I just need a little more time.
Very well, but you've been saying that since yesterday. Please be aware that my business is urgent.
Of course, sir. Of course. It's just some loose engine bearings. It'll be done right quick.
Bring this notebook to Mr. Patrashku. I know how things look, but he is not your enemy. I'll be there too. and we'll make this work. Please trust me. Signed, Fedorova. She has been kind to us so far. But what's in this notebook that's so important?
No, this can't be right. Why would she keep the train grounded? Says it's almost fixed. Anyone could make the final repairs, but the workshop is locked up. If it stays that way, we're stuck here. And Mr. Patrashku doesn't know.
She's bought us a couple of sad little men like a pound of flesh. Fine, we're gone. But I'm putting it all down here in ink, and I'm leaving the journal. Go to hell, lady.
He spent his entire adult life in this station, watching the trains come and go. Could never imagine any other life. Told himself that he wasn't afraid, just content. And perhaps that's true. But I think he was finally ready to buy a ticket for himself.
This came from Mr. Patrashku's cargo. His logo is right there on the lid. Medical-grade morphine for Eagle View's infirmary. So, what was that mechanic doing with it? Did he steal it, or did he just find the box? And where's the morphine itself? Shauna's going to distract Savinsek, keep her occupied, while I get this door open and start the power back on. If her people do their part, we're getting out of here. If I'm fast enough this time.
She broke down the wall. How about that? Do you think it'll last? Or is this one of those truces that live exactly as long as the purpose does? Mind the infinite societal gap.
Ну и что мы открыли? Мистер Петрашку. Не трогать. Ну я тронул. А дальше что? Ну, допустим, включилось электричество, а дальше что? Я не эксперт, но может нам надо в тот поезд? Так, ну ладно. Включилось электричество. Дальше-то что?
I remember the news. Used to call them a protest group. Then they raided that warehouse and they were upgraded to radicals. If things had kept going that way, I'm sure they'd eventually be terrorists.
Redistribution of wealth through force. We never had much force, but we had faith in abundance. Faith in the cause, in each other. Faith that we could bring down the system of the
Я, конечно, не уверен,
Few of us left now,
но вдруг.
and no faith to share.
Не, меня игра туда не
They started out
пускает.
in university, uncertain of their future in this strange city. At first, it was only signs and slogans, the occasional campout before some bank meeting or other. Whatever chaos they hoped to inspire, it must pale before that which now engulfs the city. No, I'm glad you're enthusiastic, but we're not walking these bridges any more than we have to. Let's find a better way.
Может, теперь в эту штуку надо запрыгнуть. Посмотрим. Может, она отвезет меня куда-нибудь. Как раз нам по прямой. Что нам светофор показывает? Красный. Может, в этот поезд зайти? Он же починен. Блин. Ну а что теперь? Я слабо понимаю. Нет, теперь я вообще не понимаю, чего от меня хотят. Потому что... Ну, раньше хоть написали что-то, а сейчас... глухо. Может, что-то на втором этаже. По-моему, электричество работало и до этого. Или я ошибаюсь?
Crates, bundles, and boxes. A meager shadow of a financial empire, but it will be enough. Enough to repair what we have failed to save. Just so. I must not dwell on the lost. I am blessed with the aid of good friends in my mission.
He was born into money as the heir to a fledgling empire. It had all started out as a small dishwasher manufacturing company and an investment in Chernosk's future. He kept a photo of that first dishwasher on the wall in his office. But he never knew what it's like to be small.
А где мы спускались в канализацию? Может, там что-то есть? Я вот уже забыл. Меня так пугают эти звуки, как будто призраки разговаривают со мной. Я помню, что мы где-то... Они со второго ли этажа? Да нет. Вроде с первого спускались. Понятно. Или все же со второго этажа? Я помню, что мы шли за чем-то и наткнулись на этот спуск в канализацию. Еще одна пустая дверь. Не, ну это точно было сделано с вокзала. Опа-на. Все-таки я правильно подумал, что надо спуститься в канализацию.
I have to be on the train when it leaves. Don't care who else goes, even if it's the bastard and a bitch. As long as I get home, they'll get theirs in time. But the longer we stay here, the more people will wonder what's in the bag.
The architects who built this part of town really didn't give much for the idea of accessibility, did they?
О, как?
Ah, another one of these. I had a feeling we might find one, because this is what we must have missed. Probably more than two as well. It looks like this one's hooked up to the same power grid as the trains. Want to play electrician? Huh, this switchboard connects to 3 different power sources here in the station. No connection, no weird machine, and no train either. Looks like we need to fire up those power sources first of all.
Окей. Вот и поезд подъехал. Так. Теперь задача трудная.
This is it, I guess.
Как выбраться
I've never
отсюда?
liked goodbyes. They're too definitive, but I think this might be the last time we see Chernosk. It's all about letting go in the end. Right. No looking back, pillar of salt and all that. We have a train to catch.
Блин, а сложно, но интересно-то как.
Now departing for misunderstanding, conflict, and the upholding of divides. All aboard.
А каким же будет третий акт? Сейчас бац, и игра вылетает. Ты такой, блин, сколько я тут сидел, проходил. А ты берешь и крашишься. Ну нет, так не пойдет.
End of the line. This is where they were all going. The famous mountains of Chernosk. Safety and stability, if you believe the brochure. Eagle View Plateau should be just up ahead.
Красота. Реально красиво. Но зато у нас теперь появилась цель, и мы знаем, куда нам идти.
We should just take this damn sign down.
A radiant new society with an entry fee. The journey here is dangerous, through Chernosk or the mountains, and we'll turn them away at the door? Unless they can donate to our utopia, of course.
My shift on the perch today. Been instructed to fire warning shots if any new arrivals start acting up. With the new rules, little wonder if they're expecting troubles. Perhaps I should sign Farid's stupid petition.
A goodly view of the bridge. Their instructions mentioned warning shots, but emphasized the importance of Eagleview's safety.
All the latest arrivals marked as welcomed or dismissed. Timur Mashkadov dismissed. The Demayev family welcomed because they brought with them 2 tanks of gasoline.
Protest flyers. This can't go on. I understand Farid's reservations, but he's been the council's face outward since we got here. We must show unity. I wonder if we can convince him to help build the toll booth in exchange for some compromise.
They're open about it, but only in soft words. Arrivals won't be rejected, they'll be passed along. They're not taxed, they're asked to contribute to Eagleview. Having me build this damned booth is the icing on that cake.
Еще, чтобы попасть куда-то, надо... Ну, блин, ну загадок вы напридумывали, конечно. Это круто.
All right, now everyone gets equal portions. I don't like the way Farid is carrying on right now, stirring up resentment. He must realize that what we have here is fragile, and we have people living in tents as it is.
He used to work for Chernosk's Traffic and Transports Department, and the fact that the city's roads were not neat, straight lines always bothered him.
Am I really doing this? I kept my name off the flyers because they asked me to. Now I'm building a toll booth just to keep painting the friendly picture. I'm doing their work for them to keep Eagleview together. But what if we just left?
A symbol can be an object, a person, an act. Andropov fights for clarity in a dim world. Chana paints a wall red. Zimon gives a small trinket to the one he loves. And Farid tries to reimagine the greater good.
Darn it. I can't get the numbers to line up. The taxes are coming in. They're checked and processed, but the actual storage volumes don't match. Either someone's been way sloppy with the books, or stuff is going missing. I need to make sure.
A special corps of mountain rangers used to patrol here, tasked with the safekeeping of the environment and the landmarks. Those who survived were swiftly drafted to a new cause.
Так.
Look, have you noticed that some of the guards are wearing these blue neck scarves?
Maybe they're just cold? It is windy up here.
Maybe. They're kind of distinct is all. Sorry, I guess I'm overthinking everything. So I've been keeping note of everything we found. And there's definitely something going on. It's like the administration is, I don't know, divided, pulling in different directions. Could just be because the bosses aren't here to take charge?
Возможно, это с этим связано.
Oh, Luke dropped his binder. Always in a hurry. I wonder if he's been keeping notes from... But... what's this supposed to mean?
Ну то и должно, что все мы в жопе. Все гениальное просто.
Here. Marina wrote this before she left. Said she needed to get it off her chest. Apparently, some of the other guards have been grumbling about the administration. Specifically about Mr. Patrashku. But she didn't have time to figure out why.
Eagleview needs people, but how many people does it need? They crowd together here as in Atlas Park. Even if we succeed in our mission and save these poor bastards, they have years of work ahead of them.
Бедные ублюдки. Так. Превосходно.
Come on, come on, come on, where is she? It's bad enough I have to go visit those nutcases down below. At least the delivery could be on time. They really do give me the creeps. I'm going to run out of smokes at this rate. I hate lying to Simon, but he's too soft and ever loyal to Patrashko. I can see why. Sure, the old guy's easy to like. Sabinsak has the right idea, though. Can't build a new world if everyone's arguing about how to do it. This could bring down Eagle View, Simon. You know that. It's too late. Revealing it now matters a lot. What about Patrashko? He doesn't have what it takes. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Хорошо, хорошо.
The truth, capital T, is a powerful thing. The evidence may be destroyed, but they'll still remember.
Ну почему мне надо искать специальный спуск? Почему я не могу спрыгнуть? Что-то игра лагать подначинала. Ой.
Okay, this is getting creepy. All weapons are supposed to be locked up in the barracks. And we don't keep this kind of riot shit in the first place. Someone here has been making petrol bombs. And they better hope we don't find out who they are. Got the tank all filled up, Councilman?
Oh, Artem, yes. We're well stocked. With the proper rationing, this should last us a while.
Great. Let me know if you need me and the boys to take a trip and siphon some more cars.
Так.
Listen up, everyone. We'll be storing most of our freshwater supply in this tower. But the seals are a bit loose. In other words, be careful when you draw water or you'll flood this whole part of Eagle View. Repairs are underway, so don't worry.
Не, мне уже самому интересно, что будет в конце.
Yeah, man, for real. I went down to check all kinds of weird religious mumbo jumbo. But I tell you what, a lot of it makes sense. Like how we're not letting in everyone, but we're still letting in the wrong people. Something needs to happen. Get me?
So someone went and nailed this up in the middle of the night?
Right. It's full of, well, accusations against Eagle View. It says oppressors right there, and corruption, and,
Yeah, I see it. Says heretics.
Офигенные переводы.
Sort. This is where Petrashku's and Savinsek's hand-picked delegates have been pulling strings in their absence.
Поэтому играйте всегда в
Strings
оригинале.
and baited hooks.
Слушайте английскую речь и не доверяйте российским переводам, локализациям. А то они особенно в последнее время как-то косячат.
Latest report is in. Looks like Farid is losing influence over his little sewing circle. Bet you anything they're missing the comfort by now. Kind of shame, really, but at least they'll all be home soon.
Реально, что-то лежит. Я уж подумал, надо будет опять в какое-то подземелье спускаться.
Look at this. What are they even trying to say, huh? That they're angry with us? I can't blame them, but vandalizing it out like this ain't gonna help for shit. Now what the hell are they doing down there? Arts and crafts? They're making themselves look silly with all this latest nonsense. And Farid should know better than that. Nobody's gonna take him seriously if this keeps up.
Arthur! The storage! If the flames reach the fuel tank!
I'm on it. We've got the water right next to it. Just get the others out of here.
Где вода? Не вижу воду, хоть убейте. Я думал, что вот это вот бочонок с водой.
Going up is what I would say if this thing weren't out of juice.
Где они видят воду-то? Вода рядом. Где? Люди добрые, подскажите, где у вас тут вода? Нету. Может, не надо было... Так. Кажется, я понял. Мне нужен этот, как его, бензин, чтобы подняться наверх и открыть воду. Прекрасно. Только вот где достать этот бензин? Да, мне кажется, у меня FPS упало до рекордных где-то 10-15. Вообще жуть. Играть невозможно. Ай. Где может быть топливо? Но все оказалось легче, чем я мог подумать.
I couldn't have imagined. All those voices crying out, those half-finished and scrambled emotions. Where do you go from here?
А, стоять, подождите, там открылся какой-то люк, только я, к сожалению, не помню.
Okay, so it looks like they caused a bit of moisture damage when they let all the water out. Not to worry, I'm sure the clever people of Eagleview have a solution for this. You know, buckets or pumps.
I can't believe it. Those bastards took the stuff. The damn near refused to even talk to me. Told me to go back and kiss Savinsek's ass. I have no idea why she's even bothering with them, but she wants me to keep trying.
He's sold many different things in his life. Cars, insurance policies, watches, both genuine and not. Packs of lies. Had a way out at all times. Kept his best friend out of it. Not because of fear of judgment, but because he was innocent. Hey, so this is where it's all going. Petrescu's cargo, the collected riches of Chernosk, painstakingly brought all along their strange little Silk Road to end up in a shed in the mountains. Not that it was doing Chernosk any good.
With the hydro generator up and running, Mr. Petrashku has ordered the petrol stored and saved for an emergency or used as an auxiliary power source. Problem is, the hydro can't power all of Eagleview as it stands.
Welcome to Eagleview. Safety and sunshine, enjoy our scenic view and colorful nightlife. Don't drink the water. No, seriously, we don't have enough.
Мне его открыть или закрыть надо? Видимо... Ну, мне кажется, я справился с задачей, да? Господи, как ты тормозить-то стало? Тут же не такой прям вид, чтобы ты настолько меня подводил. Не подводи компьютер. Хоть уверен, что все сделал правильно.
I hate to leave.
And I hate to see you go. But who else could I trust? Ruslan has the brain of a mouse. Arturo the spine of a worm. Only you, Tanya. My finest.
Yes, I will come back. I will check the police stations and military camps, and I will come back to rise with you in the light.
I can't stay here. The things William's talking about, I've heard them before. The place may be different, but the people are always the same. They shun you, or they use you.
There was a natural cave system here first. No useful ore or stone, but plenty of shelter from the harsh mountain winds. The town came later, and I can't quite fathom how they went about building it, but I'm glad to see this place again.
We managed to bring a lot of stuff with us. Water, food, sleeping bags. And on top of that bitch Savinsek has been sending these little shipments of goodies as tokens of her sympathy. I must admit I didn't expect that.
To the administration of Eagleview. Dear sirs and madams, what follows is an account of the terms and conditions that we, as free citizens of Eagleview, set forth as regards our return and reconciliation with you. Okay, let's see. Number 1. We all signed employment contracts with the administration, making a show of sticking to the old order of things. Old laws in a new society. It's possible we could bring some of those rejected people back. It seems likely that some of them would be camping out nearby still. If we send someone to get them, we can stand them before all of Eagleview and look them in the eye.
Farid took away Jarrell's machete, told him that what we're doing is passive resistance. The coward is still a councilman. He's just playing at being the rebel because it makes other cowards love him.
purpose here, a mission. I can feel it. They said Eagle View would be the new society, but it's just the catalyst. The new world begins here, with us, and it would be a good world, a pure world, a light with holy fire!
Here's hope manifested. The hope that after all that has passed and all the words we can never take back, we can still make someone else see our point of view. That all we need is the right set of words.
A whole box? Good job. Now we just need to get them up there and make sure they're spread around. They'll come to their senses. You'll see. Are you sure you don't want to join us?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my place is up there. I'll try and talk to some people for you, though.
Thank you, Artyom. We'll take all the help we can get.
Look, we can get through here. There's a whole mess of tunnels in there.
William, I've already told you a dozen times, we're not staying here that long.
And what if we do, huh? What if they don't give up? We need to prepare. To hell with Fareed. To hell with Eagleview. To hell with anyone who's going to...
It takes a certain kind of person to build something with a pickaxe. I don't like the feeling of these tunnels. I think I prefer the sewers after all.
Отлично.
That way. You have no right to speak so of holy things.
This is not a church, you idiot. This is about Eagle View's future.
Eagle View has no future.
Ah, there we go. I was beginning to wonder if I'd been wrong about these things. But you can go ahead and chalk one up for us. We're close now. This is probably the last one. The last stop. Let's get it running.
Нам, чтобы ее запустить, еще кучу дел надо переделать. Я в этом не сомневаюсь.
I guess this could go on top of the machine. That Gerasimov guy went tinkering with it first thing after we got in here. But the way he rambles on, it's impossible to tell if he actually knows what it is. Of course, William says it's a holy machine.
What is this? What are you filling their heads with? The shame of crimes you never committed. What is that supposed to mean?
Dude, chill out. I didn't write that bullshit, man. It's like someone's teen poetry or something. It's all emo and shit like that, man. Go ask someone else.
Don't play dumb with me. You may not have written this drivel, but I know you're twisting them. They're just tired and scared. You have no right to use them like this.
They would gather here in the half-light and egg each other on, work up a fierce and intoxicating atmosphere. Then they'd call for worship and the room would fall silent so everyone could fill in the blanks with whatever they wanted it to mean.
You must come to listen, Vadim. Andrei is wise. He teaches us.
Ruslan, please. I don't know what that machine did to us, but what happened about
You always do this. The machine made us see.
Опять спираль.
You just cannot bear to be wrong.
Ну теперь-то мы знаем, где спираль лежит. Так.
More and more people are listening to William. Of course, we were right in splitting from Eagle View. They were corrupt and hateful. Of course, we're here for a reason. But William is extreme. So if we could strike a pleasant middle ground.
We've been carving these wooden symbols so we can carry them around our necks and hang them up outside. I feel good wearing mine. And Ruslan's been carving all day. He's quite good at it.
We need symbols if we're to be strong, and tenets. Humanity must be reminded of what it has lost. Rage and hatred, the great motivators. Our ancestors raged against the rules of nature and built a world from dirt.
He escaped from his home at the age of 16 and stowed away on a ship. He spent all the years since searching, utterly convinced that the light of the divine is right around the next corner. He has cried out for God on crowded subway trains and brawled with the devil himself in seedy pubs.
Savinsek's running boy keeps bringing us supplies, but now he's giving them directly to me and Andrei, and in secret. They must have noticed the wind is turning, because he's told us to keep in mind that Petrashku's administration drove us down here.
I've been selected to carry this week's gift to gentle Andrei. I'm so nervous. What if I do something wrong? Oh, will he speak to me? Me alone?
There are many groups that encourage their members to give up their material possessions. Of course, those possessions have to end up somewhere.
Sneakers?
Farid's come to meet with Artyom again. Had to get past some of William's idiots on the way. I'll go stand watch by the door. Didn't like the way they were looking at him. Anyway, you get some rest. Brought you a little to eat, too.
Thank you, Vadim.
Тьфу ты, блин, попасть не могу. Где последняя сова? Так.
I miss it. It was simple work.
It was simple, because father kept the business running. We just swung the hammers.
I miss father too.
Andre's face is a work of art, and his voice can shake this mountain. Problem is, he knows that, and he likes it way too much. If he gets too full of himself, he might lose his touch.
She was always too smart for her place. Stifled by small frames and flat environs. She wanted out. She wanted to fly. Even if the wings must be made of wax.
The way everyone's taken to William's ranting, it's clear they're unimpressed with Farid, ready for new leadership. Andre's raw charisma has softened them up, and all we need now is some kind of grand display.
We paint the walls, yes. We leave our message everywhere for the people to see. They will come to us. They will know we are true. Do you see? Do you feel?
No, I don't. I'm not sure where you think you're going with this, William, but I suggest you stop. Or the others might think you're just going crazy.
You are. Don't you walk away from me.
Так, может, сейчас откроется. Где она? Так, ну, нам ничего не остается, кроме того, как искать сову. Опять обойти все 1500 раз, потом увидеть, что... А вдруг она в каком-то сейфе? Хотя какой тут сейф? Ящики, ящики, ничего. Ничего. Просто по ходу буду перепроверять сейчас все. То есть затянутый стрим, я думал, эта игра, она меньше.
That's it then. This
Но она
is no
оказалась
longer
совсем
my
не
protest
маленькой.
group, but Andre's band of the faithful. He came to me in a swagger, tossed me the stale bread, and told me it was my severance package.
Еще немного повествования напоминает Хлод.
Give up father's faith. What has it ever done for
Claude.
him? If he will not be one of us, then he will be one of the enemies. I must save him.
Look at me, still collecting names like someone's going to care. But there are names on this list. People who are as scared as I am, and maybe that does count for something.
Dad's fighting days are long gone. His leg's been acting up again, and I left him. He's alone up there. I was just so scared. I thought Farid could help me. I'm not even sure I could leave now. They're watching the stairs.
Her father was wounded by shrapnel years ago, and she took it upon herself to help him live with dignity. Moved to Chernosk to work for its financial administration so old Benny could receive the benefits. Never complained, even as they stumbled through a burning city.
Но все-таки, мне кажется, он где-то позади остался. Вот и совенок. Все, больше ничего нету. Помню, либо я сюда не ходил, либо эта дверь не открывалась. Одно из двух.
We used the machine.
What's that, babe?
The machine. Everyone's wondering about it. William has them half convinced that it's some kind of god machine. We can use that. Put on a show. All right. Everyone gather round. We've all been curious about this machine, and now it's time we found out. We will offer this holy symbol to it. Andre, come forth and lead us. What's happening?
Что случилось? Злость. Нет, радость. Это... Я не знаю. Я чувствую свободу.
Oh, those poor bastards. They couldn't have known how it worked. A moment's whim, all it was. These machines change people. They're what set Chernosk on fire. But it didn't start with them. No. We have to get back to that big red button.
This document, the things that Dr. Gerasimov told me. I can't process it. It sounds unbelievable, but I think it's true. And if it is, then we have to go. Lara will come with us, I'm sure. Perhaps Vadim as well.
We are rising in rage now, that we may ascend into heaven. Come, brothers and sisters, for heaven is a place on earth, and we shall build it with our own hands. Compassion is a serpent we must slay.
There were several religious communities in Chernosk. Some of them predicted the end of the world, often pinpointing some specific date and time so they could clear their schedules for it. When it finally began with their families and friends, they didn't know what to do.
What are you doing, babe?
I'm putting gold epaulets on your coat, like a Navy officer's. Everyone's in love with you. But if we're going to keep it that way, you need to look the part.
Так. Хотя, может, он нас перебросит. Давай, что по 100 раз ходить. Уже подошли сюда. Где она лежит? Над нами, что ли? Да что ж ты так лагаешь-то? Он? Он.
I've lost them. I have to accept that. To Andre or to William, it makes no difference. Those few of us who are left will follow Dr. Gerasimov to the canyon.
Worshipping the machine makes sense. Sure. Ugh, the way it felt. That rush. I could never have imagined such a thing. I don't know if we can risk it again with what happened, but I would like to. Her name was Riho. At least that's the name inscribed on the back. Artyom said she disappeared during the pogrom. Now Farid wants me to show it to the others, to make them realize that people have been hurt. I think they realize that already.
If I can get the drawbridge down, we'll be on our way.
Секунду. Прикольно. Квартиры ошиблись. Ух, что это происходит такое? Так, нам надо, как я понял, не попадать в прожекторы.
This is it. Farewell, my friend.
We are coming back, aren't we?
If there's anything to come back to, things will be better. For all of us.
Driver, follow that group of terrified running people. The game is afoot. Goodbye, Eagleview. We hardly knew ye. If our mission works out for us, do better in the future.
Ну вот мы подходим, наверное, к концу очень интересного приключения. Все в горе. Красивое ущелье. Что же нас ждет за пределами этого каньона? Аж мурашки пробежались. Какое-то прям будущее.
Well, I'm no mountain ranger, but I don't think those giant rings are naturally occurring. We're getting close again.
Ну и отлично, что мы близки. Теперь она какая-то оранжевая.
Doctor, be honest. Is there any chance we may encounter crazies inside?
They are not crazy, they are victims. And yes, there's a chance. It's why we had to run in the first place. Good thing you brought your cudgel, no?
They stopped here to rest, our confused would-be heroes. The last breath before the plunge.
What do you think those giant rings are?
Dr. Gerasimov says they are focus amplifiers.
Лара? Лара Крофт?
I
Если вы
asked him
понимаете,
to
зачем я.
explain, but he said he didn't have the time to help me understand.
Чё я не могу собрать этот пазл? Опа.
The facility will have gone on automatic lockdown following the incident. It could be opened from inside or from the main office, but also from here. There's a hidden console in an armored casing. If we get that open, I have the code.
А что у нас за код? Не поделишься ли? Мне он тоже, как бы, наверное, пригодится.
Keep an eye out for a key somewhere here. We need 2 of them to open the console, and I only have 1. But I know Dr. Kozlovsky left hers here when we stopped to rest. She might have buried it. So get digging. Look, here. There's a hidden ladder behind the rock. We improvised with ropes when we left. But if I can get to the console, we should be able to get the ladder out. The Institute did nothing by halves. This is strange. The lockdown isn't in effect with the first floor, and the central override has been used. That means someone's been in there. Someone with access. And they might still be inside.
Ну что ж, полезли. Посмотрим, что там нас ждет. Мне уж не терпится увидеть развязку. Я прям горю. Не знаю, от нетерпения. Что же это за кольца-то такие?
Why does this feel like walking down the barrel of a gun?
Что-то неправильно перевели. Какой крокодил? Пасть крокодила. Почему мне кажется, что мы идем прямо в опасность? По стволу пистолета.
A hope, a fault, an unfound door. This place is covered in that smell like burned copper. I remember that smell now, like a dream. Like waking up to the scent of coffee or summer rain. Except this is what fear smells like.
Be advised, main power compromised. Facility running on auxiliary power.
А что у нас тут? Есть ча?
Fedorova was here. She'd sit behind this glass with a gun and a cup of coffee. Not entirely sure what she was protecting or who she was protecting it against.
Thomas, did you eat my sandwich again? Yeah, well, there was mayo on that, you dumbass. Mayo has eggs in it. Yeah, have fun with that. And don't worry about the sandwich. I ate your chicken drumstick instead.
Mrs. Humanity, the doctor will see you now.
I want to ride the elevator, Mommy.
Wars become one of them.
A sound mind in a healthy body. They were encouraged to rest regularly, to exercise and make time for social activities. They were to be a family united by work.
I've been slacking off lately. Nothing ever happens here if you don't count Joyce trying to get in everywhere she isn't supposed to be. Still, I need to stay sharp for the inspections, if nothing else.
A small library, but there's something for everyone. Scientific essays and manuals, literary classics, fantasy, children's books, the occasional filth for when those children finally fall asleep.
Be advised, this week's team dinner will be beef stroganoff.
Чему тут лагать, объясните мне. Я
Я
в коридоре, алло.
Может,
это не моя вина?
Pancake Tuesdays. Wine and sirloin to celebrate major breakthroughs? Imagine if Eagleview knew about this well-stocked pantry.
They're inside. Back in the hallway.
They blocked the hallway to keep their friends and colleagues out. The friends and colleagues who were suddenly trying to murder them, laughing and screaming on the other side of the barricade. I wonder if they ever got out again.
Look, Mom! Argo the Barbarian is riding on the dragon, but the dragon is asleep.
I'm trying to work, Joyce. Go show it to Mommy, okay?
How We Saved the World by Pavel Kulik. No, too pretentious. How We Did It. Needs to catch the eye. Human Nature and How We Changed It. Should that be I instead of we? Or would that sound narcissistic?
Вообще ничего больше тут нету. Окей. Какой классный. Не пугает этот звук. До жути.
I hear the clicking of many keyboards. This place rested on a firm bureaucratic foundation, a global institution which funded research efforts in every field imaginable. Tile hard for a swift future.
Don't you wonder what they're doing up there?
Да любопытно, что там наверху. А тут что?
So here's where the dreams became reality, circuit by circuit. Grigori's tower, the giant rings, the devices they left in their trail all the way to Chernosk. All parts of the largest, most audacious machine ever built.
Нам нужна какая-то ключ-карта, получается.
Dr. Anderson needs assistance with configuring one of the emitter tables. The signal strength is inconsistent over time. Look, you haven't exactly provided us with an instruction booklet, and you keep making changes. I'm not going to argue about this.
Получается, надо посмотреть, что на третьем этаже еще. Ну что, вроде все обошел.
No mere keypad for this floor. That's a DNA reader right there. Fancy tech. It started out with mice and rabbits, then pigs, then monkeys. They tested drugs, beta blockers, shock therapy applied directly to the limbic system. This was many years ago. This is a calibrator to calibrate things. Our old friend Salma worked on this once upon a time. Looks like you're supposed to slot something into it.
Be advised, routine maintenance is 54 days late.
И что же я туда должен засунуть-то? Точнее, где мне это найти? Мне опять придется, не знаю.
Dr. Ross, I cannot find words strong enough to express my distaste for this latest decision. We have always been strict with our ethics and accountability. If we do not abandon this line of research, I am afraid I will have to tender my resignation.
We need concrete data from the emitter tables, something we can define and base the next step on, but the patient's minds keep resisting the scan. Morphine didn't help, and neither did halothane. Perhaps lorazepam?
It's unforgivable. A wanton breach of ethics.
Ну... Я даже не знаю, где нам... Еще поискать какую-нибудь ключ-карту. Что там должно быть? Увы, я ничего не вижу. Может быть...
Hey, honey. Yeah, I'm reading Ulysses again. Takes my mind off the troubles we've been having with the emitter tables. I'm still trying to get Joyce interested in books, but she's too much in love with those comic books.
Мне кажется, я вначале не все осмотрел.
Did you just shiver too?
Да. Shivering, shivering, shivering. Так, ну, сюда я зашел. Тут, кроме сэндвича, ничего не было. Может, я еще что-то пропустил по дороге? Нет, ну тут только один вход. Отсюда больше никуда. На всякий пожарный надо зачекать. Мне показалось сначала журнал «Россия». Окей, журнал «Россия». Интересно. Окей. Пойдемте дальше исследовать. Уже исследованное. Я вроде уже был везде. Все попробовал, понажимал. Ничто не открывается. В этом моменте вообще ужасно лагает. Нескушенный сэндвич. Может, его надо засунуть? Только вопрос, на первом или на третьем? Ой, на втором или на третьем этаже надо это было засунуть. Нет.
Dr. Karamov, if I may bother you for a moment? Thank you.
Этого же не было.
I've been thinking about these simulated reality modules that you've been working on for the therapy department. Could they serve as emotional stimuli, do you think?
Ай. И что ты будешь делать? И что мне с этим шаблоном теперь делать? Хреново я его только откалибровал. Но... видимо, большего и не надо. Больше его сюда не надо совывать. Что теперь, товарищи инженеры? Не пускает. Может, лифт нам что-то может дать? Давайте еще в ту сторону прогуляемся. Но, увы. Нам тут ничего не надо, и от нас тут никому ничего не нужно. Ладно, ребят, мы что-то уже заигрались, давайте. Кульминация мне, сильвупле. Я не знаю, что дальше. Я так боюсь твоей биты, что мне... Я же не один слышу эти звуки. Окей, ходим по этажам. О, я вспомнил, тут же где-то было еще одно место, куда можно было засунуть эту хрень. Видимо, на 3-м этаже.
Here we are, and there we are. Two rulers on two thrones, their voices crying out in endless echoes, crying out for each other with minds long since detached from their bodies, dwelling in a fragment of a mirror in which the world was once reflected. I don't know what's going to happen to us. We restore to factory settings, revert everything they did, and this reality comes crashing down. Well, whatever awaits us, let's just hope it works this time. Right? Right. I'll see you on the flip side. Do you feel it? The signal hums out across the world, and for an instant they all sing along with it. A choir of the lucky and the brave. I can hear them. The mother who in anger killed her child. She swore, she cursed, she loathed her gentle heart. The slave who loved his chains, who clung to them in fear. Upon his skin the touch of steel was soft and safe and warm. The lovers who forgot the world. Theirs was a place of mingled water and idolized meiosis. A doorless room could be no safer. We have done what we can. What's left is them, and they are wind and dreams. Behold the human, who is flawed and perfect.
Красота. Инди-разработчики могут. Вот захотят, они могут. Ладно. Всем спасибо. До скорых хреновых встреч.